Okay, greetings everyone. It's Rich
Salutations,
and Ersan.
and Ersan. That's right. I'm here. And this snake in the grass, Calder, is also here. Traitor.
Oh, you're spoiling it, man.
Yeah, it's monumental. Now we know we haven't seen this dude in 2 episodes.
Yeah. And also, we find out that his father is Black Manta.
His father's Black Manta. This dude's a traitor. Lagoon Boy's super upset.
Yeah, but also super annoying.
Yeah. I kind of like him as a character.
Really? Neptune's beard? Shut up.
Neptune's beard.
Shut up. What are you on an episode of SpongeBob SquarePants?
Yeah. But so did you hear what Calder said about Aqua Girl? Tula died?
Tula, I'm more surprised Tula became Aqua Girl.
Right. I think if anybody follows the comics and or the game that came out,
Yes.
it's supposed to cover the in-between of the 5-year skip.
Yeah, and in the comics, Tula is Aqua Girl.
Right.
Just like Garth is supposed to be Aqua Led, but I like Calder.
But they also made a Young Justice comic specifically for this show.
Right, companion.
So I peeped that. A very, very interesting episode. It's now going because we get those things again.
Proletarians?
Yeah, the proletarians, and they call them the metahuman like scum, I think is what they said.
Which is ironic, because Batman, Nightwing, Robin, and Batgirl were there. They were the majority. Them and Aquaman and what's his face?
Lagoon Boy, yeah. Lagon, but he's still there.
Lagon would be Lagon.
Yeah. They had that beginning, which was pretty cool, with Bumblebee and Blue Beetle.
Yeah, 2 insect heroes, inspired heroes.
That's true. Yeah.
Jason, who they thought was Bibbo, the restaurant owner.
That's the spot. That diner's the hot spot. It gets popping in that diner. Bibbo.
Yeah, that's true. He has so many superheroes, he doesn't even know they're superheroes.
What a big episode, monumental episode. We see what happens to Calder. His dad's Black Manta, so he's Black Manta. No remorse. Seems to not really care. He's talking back. Complete character shift. Don't know what's going on. New haircut, I think.
Nice. Something on with his eyes.
Yeah. We need to find out what the hell is happening here now.
And so it turns out that Aquaman knew that Black Manta was his father, and he was hiding it from him.
Mm-hmm. This had to lay down the motivation for his turn.
Oh, that and Tula dying.
Mm-hmm. Although, something to note at the end. Batman says, "I have a feeling." He says this to Nightwing. He tells him, "I have a feeling this is up for your team to decide how to go about doing it."
Also in this episode, we find out what happened during those missing 16 hours.
Yes, we did.
They went on a rampage.
They went on a big rampage, and they destroyed.
And by we obviously mean Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman, Green Lantern, John Stewart, Hawkgirl, and Martian Manhunter.
That's right. They have that scene at the end where they say the goodbyes.
Yeah, it was a nice scene, actually, seeing them all together. It was nice, it was nice. And, we see Superman and Superboy fighting together. It was nice seeing except for Martian Manhunter and Miss Martian, they were kind of doing something else. It was nice to see that heroes fight alongside their mentors.
He called them brother.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, Superman called him brother. So Superman's vain enough, he doesn't still consider him a son.
Right. How things have changed.
And we get, it was nice to see the Bat family fighting alongside.
Yeah, see how they clean that up? There was a part where they have to wipe out the enemies. Clean.
Yeah, they work good together. It's like reminiscent of what they mentioned about Robin DeGrayson, who's Nightwing now in season 1. He wouldn't be a good team leader because he doesn't follow direct. He not that he doesn't follow directions, but him and Batman have their own way to fight
crime.
Style,
yeah.
Yeah, they don't actually have to talk to each other. They can read body language, and you see that with all 4 of them.
Right.
And we see Wonder Woman and Wonder Girl fight together.
I'll tell you, Tim Drake is Robin. He's really killing it, and it seems like he's really trying in this series so far.
Oh yeah, I mean, the big shoes to fill, big boots. What else is big in this? Oh, I mean, well, it's mentioned already, but Superman gave Connor a Kryptonian named Kyle.
That's right. Yeah. Overall, it's a good episode. It really deals with the big shocker, 3 episodes in. It's no longer about like it's a new team and stuff like that, but we're out of season 1 where they have to kind of work together as a team. Now, it's a shocking news episode, and it's also like a realization episode as well.
Yeah, and we get to see the team kind of being on their own. Mm-hmm. Like their mentors are leaving. Not only of the series leaving, but Hawkman, which I guess doesn't really matter, but Hawkman is going with his wife. Icon's going to lead. He knows Intergalactic.
He serves as counsel.
Yeah, well, I mean, I think he's a lawyer on Earth, and that's a secret identity.
Nice.
If I'm not mistaken. He's a defense attorney. So they throw that in there, which is kind of cool. It was nice to see Bumblebee and Blue Beetle.
Yeah.
Like in the beginning.
I like Blue Beetle. I hope they continue to use him.
I feel like he's not, because he's just going to be a background character.
I hope not.
Maybe. I mean, let's hope. Me too. Yeah, we see a lot of cool stuff.
Yeah, I feel like at some point, if I had to predict how the season will go, we're probably going to get some form of backstory for some of the new characters, because we've been given them at this moment, but now we have to try to understand them. And I think backstories might help, so I'm hoping for that. Where do you think this season is going to go? It's called Young Justice Invasions.
I think there's going to be some kind of invasion by some kind of aliens. Or yeah. I think the light. Oh, also Black Manta. Let me throw in Black Manta replaces Ocean Master as part of the light.
Right. Light's still active.
And then it's have to do with the light. The light's going to invade or something. We get actually. Did we get it last season? We got an actual full picture of the actual light, on the screen and stuff.
We did, yeah.
Which is kind of weird. I mean, it makes me wonder if I guess maybe they don't care anymore, or they were all keeping secrets from everyone else. But it's now all of a sudden they're showing their pictures because we know who they are. Before, shrouded in mystery. So I wonder if maybe because Black Manta is part of the light now, and they only did it to the mercenaries they hired or whatever it was. But yeah, we got that. I hope the episodes go into. Obviously, it's gonna be some kind of alien invasion. We have Gordon, what's his name? Gordon Godfrey?
Yeah, G. Gordon Godfrey.
Well, we have him, and if comic fans know, I don't know if he's going to be he's part of, he works for Darkseid in the comics.
Oh,
wow. Tries to influence people. So I wonder if that's going to have anything to do with it. I mean, it's weird that they're throwing him in there, little bits. It's first episode.
But he's nice. I like his character. You need that type of character.
Yeah, it's annoying. He's annoying, but yeah, and he pointed out he's voiced by Tim Curry.
He is, yeah.
Old Captain Hook himself.
Well, I think something's up. I wouldn't be surprised if something's up. I don't understand what happened. I need a bit more context. I also think that there's going to be an invasion of some kind, or else why would they call it invasion?
Well, they're doing aliens and it's called invasion. It's going to be some kind of alien invasion.
Yeah. So we'll wind up seeing, once we start getting aliens, we got to decide which is which. But otherwise, solid episode, man. I think I'll give this one an 8.2. That's where my heart's going.
Okay.
I just hope. I'm just. I don't know. They're really missing Calder as a leader. That's just my thing.
I think Nightwing's doing a great job.
Oh yeah, he's doing a fantastic job.
I wonder where Wally and Artemis. We're gonna find out they defected or something. I don't know.
Yeah, we got 2 of them left now. And then we get our old team back, but it's a new team.
Yeah, I give this episode myself an 8.5 out of 10.
Mm-hmm.
I think really my main part was that shocker with Calder being revealed, and also the superhero and the hero and the sidekick team up type. I thought that was pretty cool. They bring a kid to work there or something.
We're also the Justice League. Who knows how long they're going to be off planet trying to defend themselves.
It's not Justice League. I mean, it's the Justice League. It's members of the Justice League. They're still the Justice League. There's still other members like Captain Atom and
right. Though technically, I am not wrong, because there was a show called Justice League, and those people, those individuals, are the ones that are going off world to court So technically, I'm not wrong because those were the original members, minus Wally, of the OG Justice League.
That's a nice little thing to Greg Wiseman did.
The one thing that's consistent is my intelligence isn't being insulted. Decisions are questioned. I'm questioning some decisions. I'm trying to understand why, but you get more than enough.
Yeah, true for that.
All right, folks. That was episode 3. What's the name of this episode?
Alienation.
Yeah. Alienated or Alienation?
Alienated, I think.
Alienated. Stay tuned. Coming up, episode 4.
Yeah, holla you motherfucker.
Holla for $1.
Aye.
You know, I didn't notice till just now that Green Arrow has a G as a belt.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, he definitely doesn't have a G in his chest.
That's true. With that said, welcome, folks.
Welcome, everyone. This is Rich and Ersan back for another Young Justice review.
Back.
We're doing episode 4, season 2, episode 4, Salvage.
Salvage, that's right. Pretty good episode. I like it.
Yeah. Title has many meanings.
Not even a clear A and B plot. It seems like both plots kind of intertwine.
I don't think they intertwine so much. It's two different
that's
plots.
wrong. That they don't intertwine, but they're given their due diligence.
Yeah, and in a way, I guess the title is for both A and B.
Mm-hmm.
You know, most prominently, it's for Roy,
right?
Clone Roy. We're gonna call him Clone Roy.
Drunk. What a drunk.
Nah, he's a heroin addict.
Drunky.
He's a heroin addict, man. But seriously, he's all messed up and stuff. His friends try to have an intervention for him. We see a return of Wally briefly.
That's right. Yeah, we get Sportsmaster back in this episode. We get Wally and we get Artemis. Artemis has no more poof. I don't know what I'm gonna do with myself.
Well, she's happy. She let her hair down.
That's true.
She likes those gingers.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we find out actually what happened to Wally. I was actually hoping, because we saw Flash in the premiere, I was kind of hoping, as much as I love Barry Allen, he's my favorite Flash. I was kind of hoping they followed the original comics and maybe Wally took over for him.
Oh, yeah.
But sadly, no, it's Barry.
Right. How do you feel having your hopes dashed?
I don't know, it's fine. I mean, it is nice that Wally, he got out of the hero game. Him and Artemis both got out of the hero game there in college.
Yeah.
Or grad school or something.
They'd be 18, I think, at this point. Unless Wally is
No, they'd be... How many years is it? 5, right? No, they'd be like 20. Because Wally was 21, right?
Really?
21. So Wally was 16 in season 1. He turned 16. Oh.
He was best friends with Rob. Well, he still is, but...
Yeah, he's 2 or 3 years apart. It's not that big.
But you also have to understand, a 9-10-year-old Robin is probably more advanced mentally than maybe even some 25-year-olds. So
yeah, and also, they were both sidekicks. Who else? The title also refers to the B plot. We get Blue Beetle takes front and center with Superboy. We see Bruno Mannheim, who in the comics. He also was on the Superman animated series, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, right.
He's in charge, or he's the son of the leader of Intergang, a gang that uses alien tech weapons.
They did a lot of property damage in this episode too.
Yeah, they have to salvage from that. There's we get some kind of Megazord, or if you want to, or free Pokemon fans, we have some kind of Elemental Reggie Rock, Reggie Ice type of thing.
Do you remember in Power Rangers when the Green Ranger entered into the Megazord?
I watched that all the time. That was great.
And I think it's the yellow or the pink Ranger takes it upon themselves, thinking this is the best idea. The Green Ranger just entered into our Megazord.
What happens is they.
I'm gonna keep that. I'll keep that in.
Fuck. No, what happens in that episode, he throws them all out of the Megazord, and they all try to fight him. The Red Ranger goes, "You want to think you're so..." He beats all 4 of them. He beats all of them, and then Red Ranger, "You think you're so tough?" Take me on. They have like a one by one. And then, so we got this whole Superboy Blue Beetle team up, and Blue Beetle's kind of feeling down about himself. He thinks that everyone else was busy. Beast Boy, I don't know why he would choose Beast Boy over Blue Beetle. And Martian Man, Miss Martian, and Lagoon Boy, who was wearing regular clothes, and it looked very weird. I think they were going on a date.
I think he was wearing like a 50s shirt or something like that.
Yeah, it was very weird, and I think they were going on some kind of date. I think they had it was a date night for them. Oh no, it was Valentine's. Or the day before Valentine's Day.
Right, it was the day before Valentine's Day. He calls her Angelfish. I don't like it.
It's so cringy.
Not a fan at all. They like nose touched, like they give each other Eskimo kisses or whatever.
Or maybe they call it fishy kisses or something.
Yeah, I didn't like it.
But yeah, no, it was a pretty good episode. It was a really good episode actually. To be honest, I like the plot, the A plot. I'm gonna call it the A plot. Mm-hmm. We have with the intervention. I like that plot a lot more. The other one was not bad. It's just it was nice to see like his friends, obviously minus Caldor because he's gone to the bad side, which Roy does mention. It was nice to see all of them together trying to like, Wally even said I might be out of the hero game, but I'm giving up on my friends. Who's it? It's Nightwing, Wally, Green Arrow, Black Canary, and
Jim Harper, who we find out is also a clone, which I called in season 1.
Yeah. By the way, Jim Harper is the Guardian.
A little bit about him. He tells us that he was trying to find the original Jim Harper as well. So these Cadmus people, man, who knows what else is out there?
Yeah, and they're related too, I believe, right? Roy and him, they're real people related. Yeah.
I almost kind of don't feel the time skip, if that makes any sense to you.
Yeah, I got you. But they also did a month skip because the last episode happened a month ago.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so they are. I like how it. Let's see how the pacing goes. Rather, I'd like to see how that kind of continues. But the Roy stuff, it was interesting in season 1, and now season 2. Remember, this character is very steadfast. When he makes a decision, he kind of goes through it. So no matter what's stopping him or what things are in his way, a barricade or a pitfall or what have you, he's going to do his best to get the job done. And eventually he finds out that his best lead is with Cheshire, and the fact that he has a kid too with her.
They have a baby.
They have a baby. They're married. Whew.
That's a lot of information. A lot. I mean, maybe married to her is not the only reason he was. Maybe not. Maybe Roy trying to find the real Roy wasn't the only reason he looks so disheveled. Maybe being married to Jay would do that to anyone. Also, we get Sportsmaster comes back.
He does come back.
Who do you think that figure was? That shadowy guy? You think that was Darkseid?
He I like his voice. They kind of altered it, which I thought was pretty interesting. Well, he has a beetle thing, kind of like how Blue Beetle has.
Oh, you think? Oh, I didn't even notice that.
Because he's got that, but it doesn't mean that he is necessarily a Blue Beetle. It could be a prosthetic of some kind. It could be a myriad of options.
Could be like a gun, like the way they put. Maybe they have a gun set holding a gun. It's like a glove or something.
Mm-hmm. Because there is a lot of science in this episode, so who's to say what that is? Pretty interesting. They purposely kept him in a shadow.
Right. So do you think whoever obviously if Sportsmaster's there, I mean, I guess villains don't show loyalty to each other. But do you think since he was working with the Light in the first season, you think this new mysterious figure is working with the Light?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just waiting for Lex Luthor, to be honest with you. I know eventually he's going to pop up.
You're saying you're going to be honest with me, or you're waiting for Lex Luthor to be honest? Because I don't think that's ever going to happen.
Yeah. Well, I'll be honest. Eventually it's going to lead to him somehow.
Queen Bee, one was a girl, the good one.
Can I just say the only issue that I have is we haven't gotten an introduction. The beginning intro. We haven't gotten that. It's kind of just like a very small clip of the theme song, and it just says Young Justice Invasions. I'm not happy about this.
They did that in halfway through season 1. You weren't happy.
Yeah, I haven't been happy since. Suffering, if you will.
I mean, you could write Greg Wiseman and see what's up.
I should. I'll write him a letter.
I'm an old-fashioned letter.
Yeah.
If anything, you can say, listen, I sent this when the show first came out.
Dearest Gregory, It is with a heavy heart that I come to you. In grief, where the hell is my intro to season 2?
You might want to use choice words, maybe heck. Maybe God and Mr. Wiseman.
But instead of saying warmest regards, I'll say coldest regards.
Coldest regards, that's good.
My closing salutation.
Yeah, and it's also a good reference to the first episode of the Ice Book.
Yeah, see? It's complex, folks.
Got it. He'll get that. He'll get that reference.
He'll get it. Trust me.
I'm gonna add you to the show.
Yeah. What would you rate this episode?
I'm gonna give it a 9 out of 10.
Ooh.
I really did like I don't know, I really like the intervention. Like, the thing is, when you got like a cartoon, and I don't want to just watch people share their feelings and stuff. I want to see action stuff. But when you got a cartoon, when they have those moments when the characters aren't fighting and they're just, talking and stuff's real, it's more of an impact than when you see a live action show or a live action movie.
But you know what though? I give this a 9.5. And
a 9.5.
Mm-hmm. And if you give me a moment, I'll explain. It's a very strong episode. If I think to myself, as an adult, how do I understand this episode? I get a little bit of action, but really what I get is an understanding of a character that's going through something with his addiction. Still, after 5 years, he's been searching and searching. Even when it seems hopeless, his friends are even telling him, listen, it's hopeless. What's weird is Jim Harper says Cadmus deletes the original copy. But here's the thing. Match wasn't deleted, which is why, and even though Cheshire eventually says it at the end that, yeah, they may have a good lead on the original Roy, Jim Harper his character tells you that even if that's the case, you still have to remember that Project Match is there. So there's substance in all of this, The reveal of Wally and Artemis is really cool because as soon as he enters, you see her bow and arrows. So for a split second, you get that before you get Artemis. Stuff like that is awesome. It's great. Those little things, they may even seem simple, but that's what's cool. Now, if I think to myself as maybe a 10 to sort of 16-year-old, maybe even 17-year-old, around that sort of age and a general view, I'm looking for action. I'm looking to see some of the main characters. Why is this Red Arrow guy? Well, okay, we know that he had that mole stuff. Wow, in 5 years, he still hasn't found what he's looking for. And now he's kind of like doing drugs or, drinking or whatever the case is. His friends are kind of there to help him. With Superboy's kind of worked through his anger stuff for the most part. I don't know what happened with that, Miss Martian stuff, we're going to find out. We get two characters, one that we're familiar with and one that's kind of new. And they put them together. So Superboy's this tough guy. And you get Blue Beetle. Now we're trying to understand who he is. And they fight their kind of villain of the week, so you can kind of excuse a little bit of that. But you also get a little reveal, and then you get another little reveal. So you get people, but you also get situations now. Sportsmaster fangirling over whatever that silhouette darkened character is. And then you find out Roy and Cheshire had sexual intercourse without using protection, folks. That's how babies are made.
Next week or whenever this comes out, we'll be doing episode 5.
5 and 6 coming up next.
Yes, 5 and 6.
Yeah. All right, folks. Enjoy and deuces.
Peace. Let the power protect you. That's a Power Ranger.
Go. Power Rangers Turbo, go. Power Rangers Turbo. Da, 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 da.